let's see what it is. It's bar cocktail launch for Yunktis, as you said. So this is, yeah, the fireplace train museum spawn is, yeah, it's a very safe one. I think many teams get it, but due to the vertical breaching possibility with Buck, etc., it's really hard now to defend, especially when you face a team like GiFu. So yeah, we see this spawn there. Yeah, okay, so reinforcements will be done right now, and I think also the piano room is one of the rooms which you actually need to take in order to have a good yeah, to get room on this map. So you can like spread out from there to nearly anywhere on the bomb sites.
I want to talk a little bit about this hole that Renshiro just made here. C4ing right in the corner, so it breaks a hole from both sides. And
Exactly.
C4s it open, shotguns it open a little bit more, so you can get a crawl hole right through, and some severe increases to mobility there on this top floor, which, as you mentioned, when it comes to holding this piano room, will be big. The other thing to note here when it comes to the attacking team, Sisu, they are commonly known for having some rather interesting and unique operator setups on their way in. This, however, is not one of those times. As 6 Squad, I'm guessing he was pre-firing the window while Yogurts ran across the gap or something, but
Yeah.
That's not how you want to get yourself started in the first game of the day.
Yeah, this is kind of a bad start for them, but let's see, because this is I've seen comebacks from also from Yunktis where they were like just 2 players left and they won against 5.
Yeah.
So that's just depending on positioning and everything. So there's still nothing left. I mean, they lost Jaeger. Jaeger put on down all the devices, so he was more or less the roaming factor.
Yeah, that's one of the strengths of both Jaeger and Bandit, in fact, in the GSG9 attack defense operators, is that they don't have to be present to use their gadgets. You can put it down and then
Exactly.
wander off, which is why they're so great roamers. And, well, yes, he's put them already down and died in this situation, but they are down all the same.
Exactly.
So Eunice droned on here into the mining room, sees the trapdoor is open above him, is now edging his way towards the stairs, but is ever so cautious of someone appearing there behind him, because Wilkie is watching the top of these stairs through the trapdoor above him. So they've got control of this, and now he's just cautious of what may happen over this way. Boonsy's drone will have just given the information that Renshiro is there at the top of these stairs. He, however, is checking his camera that's hidden here on red, so he might have just spotted Eunice earlier on. But both now waiting for the first one to flinch. We'll see who it is. Falco has dropped down to the floor below and is sitting here in the reading room, checking around where he can with his heartbeat sensor. Spoken, watching the top of these white stairs, is about to hide on through as Bouncy comes to the window next to him. He's looking to try and challenge it, but it's a Blackbeard. You do not want to take that fight head on. He is at that angle where his head is completely covered and safe. He is also now been droned out and can't hit the drone itself. More shots rattling through them from Bouncy, who is actually starting to take a fair bit of punishment from outside, but the shots will not land. Falco trying to peek out, and at that range with his shotgun, it's not really going to work as Renshiro trades back with Eunice, but Wilkie drops in top at the same time, and they do go 1 for 1. Taking down that Valkyrie with a shotgun is a very much worthwhile trade here for Sisu, and the fact they already had that man advantage from earlier on helped them out a lot. Spoken, though, trades it back by taking down Protex while Wilkie's grenading open a door. He then continues to spray down towards the stairs as he's losing teammates left and right. Falco is now down as he goes into piano, but does trade out 6 Quart. 2v2, and he's got the diffuser. He's going to use this hole against them, sprints past it. One man still in the freezer behind him. Spoken, and he does manage to take down the one remaining K2 Mustari before swiveling it around, taking out Wilkie as he runs through the door. And as you mentioned, it's not uncommon for Yunktis to come out with the man at disadvantage and still win strong.
That was extremely well played by Yunktis, even though they were that one man behind, and Falco actually doing the peek outside, where he could get off Blackbeard. That was, yeah, that was the play of the match actually. Where this is what you need to do. Even if you're one behind, don't be like mega too defensive, because that gives the opponents the whole room, the whole map to work with. And yeah, they got punished for it. Well, actually, the GiFu got sort of blown away, even though they were thinking, okay, they were one man in front, like leading. So
yeah, Sisu did a good job taking out Renshiro and that Valkyrie by 2 minutes. Ash and Eunice pushing up the stairs at the same time as Wilkie was above. Graham traded out 1 for 1, nicely done. But every situation from there on out would then became a 1v1 between one member of Yunktis and someone from Sisu.
Yeah.
And well, each time over, Yunktis seem to win out and come out on top, and as a result, they secure the round. Now it is down to Sisu on defense, and they have got to the fireplace in the mining room as their first selection.
Yeah.
So,
This is now what I said, this is how the teams feel more comfortable. If they want to start out with Fireplace and Train Room, the Train Museum, they want to do this. If
they've lost the first round and they want to go with a super safe one and at least level the scoreline now, right?
Exactly. Right now they want to level it in order just to keep their heads into the game and not get too much excitement or anxiety.
Eunice here, by the way, sprinted out towards the spawn and started spraying the park alley, but nobody spawned there. Safely done by Yunktis. Jumped out that window and then had a look. Yeah. 6 Quart there spawned on the other side of the map, down by the river, and does manage to tag Eunice a little bit through the wall on his way back up and in, but ultimately everyone's still alive. KTO Mastari then on the top floor with his MPX and Valkyrie in hand. Still got that C4, but all cameras are out. Just looking for someone. They are currently droning in his general direction, so he will be found shortly, as Eunice is there too. Actually, Eunice kills the drone, so they haven't seen KTO with it. But as you mentioned, they've done their research. They know this Sisu squad, so they're probably going to be expecting a second roamer up on this floor. We'll see how Yunktis choose to deal with it in a little bit. Right now, Renshiro holding the diffuser is on the piano window, spraying in towards the back side of that room into the toilets. And does now come on inside as Falco drops through the trapdoor at the top of red stairs as well. Sprays a hole open into the back of the freezer again as well, and it will make KTO a little bit more passive. He throws out his C4, sprints across the gap just before he actually becomes seen in that hole.
Wow, you could have seen him slightly on the right
C4'd
side.
a hole in towards the toilet, and that's allowed him into this corridor, but 6 Quart's drone is still chasing him away. Renshiro will not chase into the corridor, but it has forced him down, and now Yunktis know they have control of this floor. And in doing so, that gives Falco a chance to do exactly what we talked about earlier on. Cracking down through all the holes towards the floor before, as Yunktis grab the first kill with Yogurts on Ash, and the back stairs on the white ones, down onto Eunice.
Taking down Eunice in such an early phase of the map of the matches all around is a crucial factor here for Yunktis.
Nice little pre-fight spots there from Falco, checking the different predictable corners, and he does tag Wilkie down through the floor and takes him incredibly low, and then gets him down through that trapdoor, which wasn't reinforced here by Sisu, which is, to be honest, I think a pretty big screw up.
Yeah.
And secures him in the back of the train. So now they've got only 3 defenders left alive. 2 of them are on the B site from Protex and Bouncy. KTO Mastari is close to A, but still very much outside and has to crack open their own barricades to get in. And that allows Renshiro and 6 Quart to fire through the door, ready and waiting for him. There's also holes here at feet level. He sprays one open towards 6 Quart, but again won't land the damage. Got to be cautious of this hole, but he doesn't really have a good sightline in towards A. And if they want to come in with the plant, they can. Falco, though, on the stairs, has the diffuser. Has to make his way down with 15 seconds on the clock. He does get inside mining room and begins it. Yogurts takes down Protex as he tries to make him move. Bouncy will trade out Yogurts, but Kato's down and is now all on this one smoke. And you're not going to fight that with a successful Blackbeard. And Yunktis go up 2 rounds to nothing.
And they so much dominating right now. Look at this. I mean, I would love to have an overview, but I think last round they didn't even lose that much players too. Right now they just lost 1 player.
Yep. And even that was lost 1 player when it was 5v1.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just killed 2, so it was 2 for 1 in that trade, basically.
Exactly.
So very much worth losing that man.
That's right now Yunktis playing an incredible game. They're getting so much control over the players.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So, now it's time for Yunktis to defend this same bomb site. See how and when they manage to pull this off.
Okay, that's a weird rotator. Have you seen this library? Opening up the wall in the library. I've never seen that before.
No, that's a new one. I've seen people make kill holes down towards the stairs behind this couch.
Yeah.
To sit on the couch and shoot down through, but I've never seen anyone make a straight rotate hole through there. We'll see how they manage to use this. Notice here's also a bunch of kill holes being made by Falco into the room itself. And now they're going to castle themselves in. It's interesting.
Actually, to be honest, it's quite clever. They have now so much control over the map. I mean, with castle walls, etc.
Basically, this entire south side of the map.
Exactly.
On this floor is locked under Yunktis control. Eunice, though, already coming in very aggressively on this reading room side of the map. Has the diffuser in hand, though. He's going to have to be careful with that before he really makes a push forward. But right now he's just checking for Valk cameras. And he's cautious of this window having it already been opened up, looking at the top floor. And there is no one up there. Everyone from Yunktis is here on the middle floor. So we'll see Falco go up top. So he's got a small position. He's just about. I think he's got the heartbeat there on Eunice. Is very fainted, so he knows he's out there. But is he going to realise he's looking through that window? We'll wait and see in a moment. He's still just checking around the rest of the floor, yet to be droned. So, well, I'm sure there are suspicions here from Sisu. They're not sure exactly where he is, but here comes Protex's drone slowly but surely, clearing the bar and the freezer area nearby.
So Jonas is playing. Yeah, he's playing it. He really wants this kill.
Not as much as Yogurts wants that one onto Wilkie. Wilkie down as he begins to make some holes in the floor and start to crack down onto the train room. Taken out very, very quickly now. Bounty will make his way in there. They still haven't found this camera, which, to be fair, is in a pretty common spot. Shiro firing through the floor a couple times more after having seen Bounty run into the room, but Bounty was already on his way out, so nothing too much to be worried about.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Eunice finally making a move in towards the top floor now. He knows the pulse is on this floor somewhere, but he's in behind KTO Mistari first. And actually, despite all their droning and checking, Falco is long gone down the flare below. Right to the bottom floor, in fact. Does silence pistol a drone, but see if he can head up the stairs now because of it. Bouncy's there. No one repelling, and everyone from Sisu is now on the top floor, but with 48 seconds to go, they haven't really made any progress whatsoever until now. Spoken on that floor, down by A, taken down by Eunice from the back of the red stairs. Eunice taking a small little love tap, but nothing too serious. But can't really move anywhere from here now that he's done that. Cracking the floor open under him in case there's someone coming up beneath, but there's not yet. 6 core sprays in the wall behind from that new rotate hole we were talking about. Tags in, but both of them get out alive as Falco takes down Boonsy. Falco's very, very low for his trouble, but Protax is down but not out. He comes up to pistol him down, goes for KTO but can't finish off those kills. Does a fair bit of damage with that silenced pistol, but then will be knifed, and that allows an easy trade out for 6 quads. 8 seconds on the clock, and Eunice now has to find 3 people and won't even get one as Renshiro with the perfect flank save 6 quads life for the final kill of the round.
Yeah, that was Zizou again. They were taking. This is the play of Zizou. They're more or less playing it always slow, but right now against a team like Yunktis, it's too slow. Yunktis had, with their build-up actually of the defense, they had so much room to play with. They could just easily wait for the opponents because they were just having all the room and all the time. Zizou was, even Jonas, he was probably sitting out there for like 2 minutes just looking at the crack of the backside stair. So that was really, yeah, that was kind of interesting. And also, I have to say that Yunktis, they have a real good strategy with when it comes down to Valkyrie. They placed the cameras on positions. They had so much sight. They knew everywhere. They knew where the opponents were at all times. That was they are right now. They're bringing a whole new game actually because of the strategy with the library. This is the first time I saw it, and it really. It was incredible to see in my opinion because they had so much room to rotate in. That was really clever.
So Sisu now looking to try and defend this side again. They were not very successful at all last time. Their 2 roamers upstairs got shut down very, very quickly by the Yunktis attack. They were droned out, hunted down and killed off. And 3 men left downstairs were just completely swarmed in and around the A bomb site. This time around, nothing crazy happening from Eunice. He did peek out the park alley last time around, but will not do it again. This time around, Spoken is out there, but no risk to him, and the other 4 are coming in from the Christmas market spawn. And mostly heading straight to the roof. Falco straight on up to crack open that trap door and start looking around the floor. Jacob will drone on in. Again, they found the barbed wire. They suspect there may be someone. Eunice is there looking up through the skylight. Soon as he gets droned out, though, he's long gone as it is such a dangerous spot. Does just miss Yunktis again, but then takes a lot of damage on his way back through. Wilkie at the same time, trying to heartbeat sensor up through the roof and again look through the trapdoor, but lost out with that trade. Now finds Yunktis just standing there, but he will move on away again.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Churro taking a little bit of damage here at the windows by Piano. Wilkie is the one that traded back and forth with him. Eunice tries to peek out to the park alley, but as he gets detected, Churro comes on down and there we go. makes it work with the Deagle.
Attackers recovered.
That was actually a standard Yunus play.
Yeah, Eunice is very keen on doing some of that. Bunsi
Yep.
is well known for some spawn kills on the regular, but hasn't done any too much today. Yuga's got inside and is now pushing the bar. Now that they've cleared out Eunice, they're comfortable that it's a little bit more open, and they are droning the other side. And they know now where Wookie is, so he begins to spray into the toilet. He's a little bit too far to the left. There, he misses him just as he runs out of the doorway as he's out of ammo. Wookie, though, towards the white stairs is going to go down. Yuga's a little bit late. He's already got past there.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
There we have Kaito Missouri doing 6-quarter.
He's still waiting on those stairs to pick up the first kill, and immediately begins to sprint as Yogus comes around the corner. The timing was perfect, and KTO goes down straight away. Wookie is still spraying a couple of shots up through the floor at Yogus because he knows exactly where he is thanks to his heartbeat. He's not shifting, but that is not an angle he can actually shoot up through successfully. Yogus comes down and walks straight into Wookie, who did not have the ammo left in his gun after trying to fire up through the floor. Yogus is gifted a free kill, but Protex will trade one down and now looks back the other way. There's a lot of damage here to Yogus without taking too much himself, but is now being pinned in from either side and successfully gets inside the fireplace room. Inside A, though, is Renshiro, and he's taken out Bouncy, and now as he peeks around the corner, he's got that shield to keep himself safe. Yogus is going to push in on the reload, and down goes Protex once again. Around goes to Yunktis, and they're on map point already.
I mean, imagine, they were like really... The whole setup right now in the end, it was that. Oh, sorry, I'm just flashed. They had the refract potential on every position right now. I mean, Protex was doing a great job in holding them off and actually peeking and delivering damage. So his average damage was really good, but Yogurts came around the corner when he was reloading.
Yeah, I mean every time like. The Sisu, you mentioned this, a static play, it's a very slow play, but then they are trying to be aggressive with their shots and these quick early peeks and the shots through the floor and whatnot from Pulse, but in doing so they're leaving themselves horribly exposed on reloads and lack of ammo and just giving their position away without really knowing where everyone is coming from Yunktis. And in that situation, Yogus was given free pushes on reloading players time and time again, and even if it wasn't him going for it, you were getting players that were just, alright, I know exactly where you are now, you're focused on this guy, not only did you miss him, I now know where you are, and flanked him in the back because they've just got such good coverage of every floor. Yunktis are giving a masterclass here.
And Zizou,
take this down.
They, as you also said, the Zizou players don't have backup. When they're reloading, there's no one close actually to do the refract.
5 solo players.
Yeah, it's right now they're exactly as you said, 5 solo players. There's no possible setup for them right now to actually deliver this stuff.
So here comes the potential final stand from Sisu. Gotta win this if they want to salvage anything from this map and continue winning. Yunus gets up onto the little balcony area and begins to drone into a reading room. Once again, yeah, cautious, looking through a couple of the drone holes. Wilkie roughly an idea where Falco is. Sees his feet but can't quite land it as he sprints on past. Falco will then drop down through the trapdoor into the room below and is once more on the basement level. Protex still droning the top floor, has got eyes on a few members of Yunktis. They're going to start counting them up before he loses his drone, and Bunsi is looking here, trying to catch them out through the skylight with Blackbeard, but no one revealing themselves to that at all. KTO Mustari then, Thatcher.
That was also a nice dodge here
Which
by...
I'm intrigued, why have they brought Thatcher here instead of Sledge?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
What are those EMPs meant to be cleaning out?
Jaeger devices. It's nothing.
Yeah. Does just about catch the man behind the counter of Bar, and he does get the free kill, but 6-quart thanks to that awesome rotate hole from before. Gets in and picks him up, and at the same time Falco is now peeked outside and taken down Eunice. In fact, no, he did it in the library. Nicely done, Falco. After being droned out of there originally, heading down to the floor below and then making his way back up again.
Look at his rotation. He's totally going all the way around.
Yeah, flanks on them again as Renshiro picks up another kill on Wilkie before Protex will take him down. Once more, Bunsi is just hanging on the windows, and they are taking control of these red stairs, which is what Sisu did last time they attacked this top floor, and they got this. But where they went from here really did come back to hurt them. Bouncy in through the piano window. 6-quart going to peek out just as he does it, but Bouncy was ready for him. Well played him. Takes that one out and takes him back to a 3v3. Now he's unsure where the next attack's going to come from. He's still castled out from the bar. Protex will come through and join him. They're both here inside the piano room. But Falco is still underneath them and the C4 takes him down.
Wow, right now Yunktis is playing it so fast.
See over the wall. Spoken is at the end of the corridor, wait for him to come around. As soon as he hears him running, he does do, and he was not looking the right way with his shield. KTO's the last one, and Yogus had pushed him for the final kill. 5-0. Yunktis take map number 1.
Wow, that was incredibly fast. And actually, the key right now for Yunktis is they're playing it so fast, their rotation is so fast. As you actually saw, Zizou never had a clue where they were. I mean, you have seen Falco, he was running around the whole map, and then in the end he ended up being below Protex and delivering the C4. No one actually knew that he was there.
I mean, they knew he was there because he'd killed Yunus, right?
Yeah, he killed Yunus.
Yeah, killed Yunus, so they knew he was on the floor below, yes. But knowing exactly where he is, knowing he was in a position to still get that C4 kill from below, something that, I mean, even if Sisu had known about, they weren't in a position to do anything about. They didn't have the time left to go and deal with him. They didn't have the numbers left to go and deal with him. They just had to get control of that floor quick and fast. And they, again, played the same way they played the entire map, which was way too slow and just easily exploited. And, well, again, well-deserved by Falco.
They were also pressured a lot by Yunktis. Like, everywhere they went, Zizou was so afraid of actually encountering a Yunktis player, because Yunktis, the rotation was very aggressive. They knew, okay, they had the count. There's like 3 players there, there's like 4 players there, okay, so let's move in. They're not staying more on the defense. No, they're actually moving into the opponents and trying to actually catch them. Like, in the defense, they catch them aggressive. This is impressive. Oh, that is a rhyme.
Nicely done. So, there it is. I mean, we mentioned the peek outside is a very, very common thing for Sisu to do, but Yunus
exactly. That's
completely punished for it by Renshiro this time around. That was so awful. But he does secure the kill. But it's just out there a little bit too long, looking a little bit too high. This was really nice from Bouncy.
That was, exactly. That was actually, he was prepared. Totally prepared.
But again, from there, well, he doesn't really know what to do. They didn't know where anyone else was. He was still watching the corridor. Then Thermite blinks through the wall next to him. Does give him a nice little way to join up. Perfect. But they still didn't know where anyone else was. And they were both so cautiously watching that doorway, which allows Paulson to come up and he says, oh, that's a free one.
This is actually also the thing. Boonsy was actually checking the hallway. And then Protex came and watched the same angle.
To be fair, Protex had the better angle, right?
Yeah.
Protex should have watched that better. So, okay to him to watch that. But yes, Boonsy didn't adjust his angle.
Exactly.
He just stayed there staring at it. He could have run closer. He could have done something more. More. It would have still resulted in Thermite dying.
Exactly.
He would have standing there. But they didn't use that death to gain anything else.
Exactly. This is also, Zizou is actually also a team where they rely on their entry fragging. I mean, they have strong aimers. They have Wilkie, they have Gan, they have Boonsy, they have Kaito Mestari, they have Protex, they have everyone. But they rely on actually doing the first frag and then to move in.
And I didn't see them get the first frag in any of those games.
Never.
On attack, anyway.
Actually,
Wilkie,
the first round,
I felt like Wilkie wasn't even there in most rounds, especially when they were attacking the train room and the dining room. He just came in, starts shooting through the floor with his shotgun and is immediately taken out because they haven't cleared the camera. They know exactly where he's going to be and they get straight shot back through the hole he just made.
And they're playing way too old school right now. From what I've seen, they are just way too old school with the setup. In my opinion, they should have brought, instead of Yunus being with Ash, they maybe should have swapped to IQ to just get those cameras off. Because this is also what was Yunktis relying on. So yeah, let's hop over to Oregon. So what are your predictions on Oregon?
So personally, I'm still in the I dislike this map. I dislike it personally more than Kafe, because I know Kafe is a very, very disliked map to the rest of the world. But the way that basement is now playing out, yes, we're starting to see teams find new ways and adapt strategies and learn how to work around that basement yet, but I don't feel like anyone's got it down enough yet that it's a good pick for anything. So we've seen teams will start going for the top floor bomb site a lot more, and they are holding that well, and we've seen some very different strategies for that. That's great. But when it comes to that second bomb site, no one's confident enough at doing the dining room and the kitchen for obvious reasons. And when it comes to the basement, it still seems always come down to be a bit of a mess and a lot of luck involved in holding that.
Exactly, and a good read actually, because we have seen many fast B pushes. It depends on the positioning and the opponents and the right call to go through construction and just rush in there. This is actually what happened. What I did like 2 days ago with some friends who just rushed B. It worked. The standard rush B, instant smoke. So the thing is, it worked out really well, but it just works one time, and it's a one-timer. The thing is, again, you just need that one time. Actually, I think that the basement spawn is such a safe spawn where you can nearly, as a defender, you can win this every time. If you set up yourself right, if you're prepared for the B push. If you actually have the B push succeeding as you're attacking round, you just need to defend it. Yeah. And, I mean, it's still just, but you don't be aggressive, don't be too uber aggressive, and that's it. You won it.
So, our number 2 seeds from last season, number 2 in Europe and number 2 in the world after the playoffs, just lost 5-0 to the new kids on the block. Yunktis winning Kafe Dostoyevsky 5 rounds to nothing. Now they're coming to defend the basement themselves. Laundry room, supply room here on Oregon, and Sisu are on to attack. They are bringing a far more standardized attack roster to the table here. Not bringing a buck this time around as the floors are not quite as penetrable, but they are still, of course, bringing Blackbeard. Yeah. Eunice running the sledge here and letting Wilkie bring Ash. Now, tell me, is that a common thing for Sisu to do on this map? Because last time around it was Eunice on Ash for the entire Cafe. Or is this something's not working for us today, guys? Let's mix it up. Wilkie, you take this guy.
I think, first of all, it's that idea. That's the idea of okay, let's swap it up. I'm not hitting with Ash. Let's play my secondary operator, and you're playing Ash now as your, because you still they nearly all can play all operators,
of course,
but they have focus on like 2 or 3 operators of themselves, so they are swapping it up. Maybe also, I mean, still Zizou has a lot of tactics in their sleeve, so they're thinking about, okay, let's do this. I have my job with Sledge in this route, in this role. Maybe it's an aim-heavy role, and Wilkie is the fast player who has good reactions. But Jonas is like, never underestimate Jonas. He can do a 4v1. He can do it. So it depends on the role. And Jonas is very good with the SMG. So why not? I mean, it's a first round. You can try it.
Yeah. 6 court here, holding a very nice angle through from the back of the tower in towards, I believe that's the kitchen. No, that's in towards the this main corridor to lobby. See if anyone comes around that corner. Right now Wilkie was close, but he does move away just at the last second. Falco is also prone here in the tower, watching the cameras in case anyone pushes from that direction. Upstairs, they've got this crawl hole into the top of the attic. Everyone else very patiently playing in downstairs as Ranchero makes a couple of holes open. Very quickly though, Sisu have got into the main lobby and are starting to crack holes in and around upstairs. They're going to have that trapdoor open very soon.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We'll see what kind of pressure they're putting on. Ultimately, right now, this is a much faster attack from Sisu already. They've got these trapdoors open, they are pressuring down into the bomb sites, and they are putting some aggression in the direction of Yunktis. Now, how do you respond to these Yunktis? Right now, your 2 guys from behind are still sitting in the back tower.
Yunktis is in a great position. They are far away, but still close. They have fast rotation spots. Right now they're really good in positioning.
KTO is here in the kitchen, looking through towards the meeting hall from this small, tight angle, which will stop any kind of flank coming from that direction. Spoken down at the bottom of the stairs as Yoga's now peeking out the top of the back tower. There's 3 players here from Yunktis in the back tower, and even Ranchero is falling back. So Eunice picks up the first kill of the round onto Yogas as he's moving upstairs. Down the big go as Bouncy is looking down in towards this little cupboard. Sees Ranchero's arm creeping out, and immediately forces him to scare back away as the shots rattle through. Protex watching the corridor. Wilkie has the diffuser, does get it planted in and amongst the smoke at the bottom of the stairs. Now they coming up. KTO Mistari coming in through from the kitchen, but 6 quarters snuck past him, grabbed 1 kill, and then swivels around to grab Boonsy. Wilkie sitting at the bottom of the stairs, comes up to try and help out. Will get that down. Still 3v3 though. Ranchero crouching under the trapdoor is going to get towards the end of the room, begins to make his way straight towards the diffuser already, and Protex is down, and it's a free win for Yunktis as they do successfully retake that lobby with a hardcore push.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser.
That was incredible. That was really incredible. I mean, Yunktis again, they had, it's the first time I actually see 2 players starting off in the big tower. That's the first thing. Then 1 in kitchen actually, just 2 guys downstairs. And even though it would have been a B push, let's say, they could have just crawled in, and I mean the opponents, like Zizou, would have run into an empty room. There would be no one, and they could play the retake. And right now, they played for the retake. This is the first time I actually see teams playing for a retake on this map.
Yeah.
I've seen this on house with the split spawn. They also play from retake, and right now that was a
As I say,
retake play.
Their entire strat there was, okay, let them plant, and as they plant, we send more people to the back, and we send everyone through the meeting hall, because while they're all
Exactly.
looking down through that trapdoor, they're in
Yeah.
really exposed spots up in that lobby.
Yes.
And then you just swarm them through. They kill one person and think that's enough, and it's
Yeah.
not. And they just
Yeah.
keep on coming, and suddenly the only player left downstairs has just got a free path to the diffuser because everyone up is dead.
Exactly.
I like that a lot.
I mean, if the possibility of like how many players would be upstairs? Two downstairs, one in the back. If you have like the 5-man perfect setup, so you've swarmed them with 5 players on top. So that would mean actually you two take it's 5 against 2. I mean, it's just a run over. Even if you trade 1 or 2, you still have the advantage of then top down peak. That's it, GG. That was very well played and a very good idea by Yunktis actually coming up with that one.
So, Sisu on their first defense going upstairs. As I mentioned, we did get a first kill of the attacking round for Sisu there. They got the first kill of the round, so that's a little bit of progress from last time.
Exactly.
But they could make it stick. It's a strong retake push from Yunktis. Now though, they're defending the floor above. Eunice is reinforcing the attic. They've done both ends of this, so they're going to play completely out of there. KTO is downstairs in the meeting hall, is now making his way back towards the lobby and up the stairs towards Armory. In Armory is Wilkie. Eunice now going down. Protect's in the master bedroom. Eunice and Wilkie both going to play here inside. I know Eunice is just putting a...
No, he's just playing.
Oh no, he's putting the egg system and now staying in there because he's pinned in the corner by Renshiro.
But that's a very good positioning. One guy telling and the other one just killing.
C4 out from Wilkie, but it will be miles away. Renshiro just shrugs it off and then goes to peek again. Looking towards the close hand right side, and he's got both Wilkie and Eunice in there. This is a good way to take down Blackbeard if he does peek a little bit too much. They can crossfire him and get past his shield. Wilkie does a lot of damage there to Renshiro, but it's not enough to finish him off. And now his flashbang is going to be taken out by the trophy system. Last one will go through if he tries it, but this time around Wilkie peeks into him again and will not be so lucky. He takes all the damage and deals nothing.
He shouldn't have been doing that.
No, did not need to peek again. They already had him pinned, and well, unless he's trying to bait someone up the front stairs, which is what Eunice is looking to cover. Actually, you should look in the garage underneath, where Falco actually is.
This is what I've seen actually already, that this is a very common thing, taking this one. But now comes
Ash.
Ash.
Got Yogurts here with the Ash charges. They're breaking the back side of the room though instead of the edges where they are, and Eunice actually tried to jump on out, and Eunice goes down, as does Wilkie. They just leave him down outside, and Yogurts will be the man to take the kill. Wilkie is down on the inside and just crawling around. Whether they know he's down or not, we'll have to wait and see, because it's going to change the way they play. Sure, on the windows is going to drone on in, spin it around, see him down in the corner and go, oh, there we go. Free in, and in he comes. Yogurt's already come up the main stairs and will get this kill secured. And now it's on Protex, Bouncy, and Kato Mistari to continue this hold. Kato has come up the back stairs to join his team and hold it. Protex having a little bit of trouble with Spoken's drone though.
Located a bomb.
They seemingly having a lot of problems with the drones. They lose vision.
So, Renshiro repositioning towards the kid's bedroom windows then, now that he's got that shield still intact. He's got Bounty right on the inside here, and looks straight across towards the back stair corridor, which is actually where Kato Mistari is sitting. Sprays towards the right-hand side, but Muncie is safely hidden from this. KTO going to spray across, Bouncy going to spray across as well, but neither of them landing any real damage here on Renshiro. He's going to flashbang in with his last one. Bouncy turns away from his. KTO does get a kill on Yogurts, but Protex will be traded out by Falco, sorry, and Renshiro, there we go. Gets the kill on Kato, just he crosses across. C4 from Bouncy will not land. Smoke charge is going to go off elsewhere, has to try and make a push through, but Renshiro is ready and waiting. And it is round number 2 to Yunktis again.
Actually, starting off this round with the 2 guys in the armory was a great idea. They delivered damage to Blackbeard, really good. But after that, they should have maybe left the room because they delivered damage, and it could have gotten worse, even just worse for them. They couldn't just, I mean, the call would be there, and many people would. Yunktis is such a swarm play. If they smell 2 players, this is actually what we had on Monday. If you see the 2 roamers, take them down with as much force as you have. And right now, Yunktis is doing that. They saw the 2 roamers, they saw the 2 guys over there, so they just smoked them off.
So, back on to defense go Yunktis, and while they're having successfully defended the basement, now they're coming up to the kids' dorm and the main halls themselves. They did just successfully attack that in convincing fashion. Now, they're going to try and defend these 2. See what their strategy differs to the one that is being run by Sisu. To begin with, it's a castle on the table, and he is starting to seal up the windows around B. Just one of them so far though. We'll see if that stays that way, if he comes back for the second one later. the next one at the top of the armory stairs. The 6-4 reinforces the wall next to him. They do blow open a hole into the attic. I feel like the attic walkway might have been a bit of a help to Sisu here.
Yeah.
If they had that second spot to perhaps put a Jaeger in.
But still, I mean, how many? The thing is, what could they have done? I mean, they could have rotated through that to the other side, like to the other stairs. But still, there would be then more room for Yunktis actually to work with. Right now, I don't see a key to actually win against Yunktis. The only thing what I could see is play something totally different. Right now, it's Zizou's playing standard and Yunktis playing standard too.
Ventura then droned out of the kitchen. Falco's in the back of the map in the tower, and again has not been droned out yet. Ventura heading up towards the back stairs. Will now go and rejoin the rest of his team on the top floor, but the A windows have been cracked right open by Sisu. Wilkie is out there spraying on in, and Eunice is throwing some grenades from the dining room area. Gets straight into kitchen now they know it's been cleared out, and now they know Ventura is left, but they do not know that Falco is still on this floor of the map. He is still prone in the tower, waiting for someone to stray. Ventura then holding A from the inside will camera across the gap and look inside the bomb site onto that. Yugas, this is a fantastic camera. I like this one.
That's so good. He has so much info.
One on the floor in A.
Attackers have
Watching
located
where
a
bouncy
bomb.
is. 6-Squad then running the SMG on Frost, something you do not see very often here on PC. Sees Protex running across the gap. He's going to go sprint out the side and sees Wilkie instead. Goes for the shots but cannot land him at all. Potato's gonna potate. Wilkie will punish him for it. Down he goes. Does take a lot of damage, but the kill is the kill. And upstairs, they've also downed Renshiro here at the top of these back stairs.
That's a good opening now for Zizou here.
Yeah, Eunice in towards the meeting hall now. They still have not seen Falco. He's gone up inside the back tower towards the attic location. Protex prone outside. Renshiro is still downed on in. Yugas actually sprints across the gap and he's going to get there to get him up. It's going to be revealed to the side of the bomb, but gets away with it. Eunice though kills off Falco in the meeting room attic. Shirina stuck in this corner. Yugas stuck there with him. Waiting for Protex. He heard him drop by this window. Bouncy will take Renshiro as he peeks. Protex comes on in. Easy kill there by Yugas, but he is now the last man left standing for his team as Eunice is taking down Spoken in the corridor. Eunice going to peek around the corner with easy pre-fire. Yugas is silenced, and finally Sisu secure a round.
Finally, that was also way better positioning and way better play. I think the to start off actually that Frost peeked out with the SMG and Potato aiming around Wilkie and Protex. That was the key where, I mean, they lost already a lot of area just because, and then they knew Falco was in the big tower. Junas was just waiting for him the whole time. He was waiting for him to come. They knew. I don't know. Did they drone him? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if I caught the drone.
But he knew. He was just waiting there the whole time. But that's again what you want to do, because what else could he do? Nothing. He was stuck there. He could just come through that. So that's why you actually just wait for him and wait and wait and keep on and waiting. So yeah, and then the kills that that Boonsy delivered, that Junas delivered, and that everyone actually delivered finally. It was the first round now for Zizou. Maybe we see a comeback, but that was just a way better positioning and good punish actually.
Yeah. So Sisu now onto defense again, finally with a round on the board now, looking to secure themselves another one. They are on the top floor bomb site once again. Similar setup so far. Not reinforcing this far side of the attic, but are doing this close side again. Reinforcing the armory once more. Protex now up on the bed with a kill hole in towards the stairwell, and a kill hole down towards the front door. Bouncy playing inside B again.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Downstairs, KTO, Mystari and Eunice still setting up a couple of defenses. Eunice reinforcing this window up once KTO's done a camera. Gets to safety. KTO goes on up. Eunice staying down with Wilkie crossing paths. Trapdoor here in the lobby blown open. Interesting to see how it is used at all. And Eunice is going to sit here now inside the meeting hall and lurk. And this is why the trapdoors are open, to give him all the rotate spots. Drones are swarming inside the room. Neither of these two have seen him yet, though. See bullets rattling in from the outside of the tower, and the drone's coming near him again. That one will spot him. Spoken gets sights on, and he does have to reposition. Now he goes to spray the window and drop down through the hole. Does just about mix 6-Squad, but Bouncy will peek out the window and take down Yugas while they're distracted here by Eunice. He's out from kid's bedroom here and gets them out while they're down at the back of the tower. Yunktis kills another drone that wasn't being used, but this drone all the same down here and is now hiding comfortably under this trapdoor and meeting. Doesn't need to kill too many more people as long as Yunktis waste time trying to find him. So we'll see if and how they waste any. Falco droning in meeting room again.
But the first kill actually stopped Yunktis a bit from moving, actually.
Yeah, slows down their momentum really hard. Checks the attic, there's no one there, goes straight across to find the windows. He's very cautious and has to get back to safety. Renshiro is also very, very low outside the A window already. Six squad here now at the window to join him. He's got flashbangs and drones to throw on in. Spoken, still checking these windows. Renshiro going to come and join and help as well, because they know Bouncy's in this room somewhere. Yunktis, what are you doing now that they've moved away, and do you know? Here we are, coming up the back tower. Bouncy then dodging away, and well, will immediately go down as I'm trying to find the right camera for it, as there's a man on both windows. He peeks up to try and kill Renshiro, and down he goes. Yunktis was taken out by Spoken at the backside. 6 core easily finished off by Kato, but now Spoken still watching down. Falco goes in through the window. They know KTO is in that room, Renshiro is spraying as well, and will get the down and the kill. Falco going to plant inside B. Renshiro watching the corridor. Protect sprays on that, won't land any damage. Right now, Wookie's got no way to come in and help this. Protex goes down, and Wookie is underneath him doing everything he can. He has stopped the plant, but now he's kind of out of ideas. Falco planting inside A now. Literally around the corner to his left. He's going to hear him in the barbed wire coming up, but Renshiro is in the far in the corridor and actually get the one dig. Didn't have the time to reload his main gun.
No.
Drops him down. Technically the second shot, but it was 1 bullet, 1 kill.
That was the idea from Yunktis actually to peek out, and that was really good. But they thought he would do that. They were just prepared for it, for the peek.
It's the only way he could have come up with any kind of time.
Yeah. And I think they had the drone there, did they?
Coming on in. Yunktis, once they forced him down into the basement, they went heavy on those kids' bedroom windows and got straight on in there.
Yep.
And he could not get back upstairs to deal with it. When he did come back upstairs to finally peek, Spoken was already watching the windows and ready for him.
Yep.
Took him down nice and easy.
He was actually just a second too late. That was it. If they would have all been repelled, he would have gotten them.
Yeah. As it is though, Yunktis are back now, defending the basement level. They had a great strategy here to turn this and win the first round on this defense. Now, and are you going to do it again?
10 seconds remaining.
Well, for now,
5 seconds to insertion.
they are reinforcing themselves into the meeting room. Spoken's going to the attic. 6 quarts on the top floor as well. They've got a crawl hole in and through. Renshiro reinforcing the walls from the tower. And Yunktis is the only man in the basement. He's reinforcing it up from B. But here's the thing, and as we've talked about before, when often you have this many roamers, it just becomes an easy rush B strategy. But now with these trap doors open and the tower in control of Yunktis, not such an easy strategy.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, right now they're playing it on a way which I actually also would like to see the map being played, because the basement is just one half of the map. And if you don't care about the small tower, about the kitchen, about the dining room, toilet, whatever, because the other thing is the key part of the map. So you can also be in a meeting hall, you can be at the attic, you can be at the big tower, you can be anywhere, covering the map, even covering the basement, just because you're there. And there you go, Spoken through the floor.
Through the floor, takes down the thermite. Nice and easy kill. Yunktis will be trained out by Boonsy as he's coming down the stairs quickly, but now without that thermite, that trapdoor not being openable could be huge here for Sisu. Will they be able to make their way downstairs and do something with this? More shots rattling off by Bouncy. It is from Renshiro, who's close on the right-hand side. He's going to prone around the corner with a shotgun, and that's a free and easy one there for Bouncy to take. Now, Falco, 6 quart, and Spoken are all on the floors above, but Spoken will drop down through these trapdoors that were opened up earlier, start pushing towards the A site. Wilkie is on in, and Bouncy will get tagged. Get a tag onto Spoken. Kato takes Falco, trying to flank through the meeting room. Still looking towards the left and right, spraying to where he knows the plant is going down, but neither of them going to land. Kato gets the next flanker as well, and now it's 4v1. Spoken coming around this corner, landing more shots on the Bouncy shield, taking more and more damage every time he tries. And Wookie with the aggressive ash push follows him down to secure the round for Sisu. And we talked about how playing that many roamers allows for a fast B push in some situations. They had that protected this time. They weren't going to be open to it. Instead, though, they weren't prepared for the fast A push. And Sisu knew it and executed on it.
Actually, even Yunktis played in their hands because they killed Termite. So Zizou had to play it fast through the stairs. Because they would, if they could have, like, if they hesitated like 2 more seconds on the stairs, they would be nailed down. Because this is the only way they could get down, actually, to the bomb site. So, yeah, due to killing the Termite, they forced Zizou to play fast, and they weren't prepared. They weren't prepared themselves for that fast push, actually, for the fast execute, resulting through the death of Termite.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Down into the basement goes the Sisu defense again, keeping this game to a much closer scoreline. Can they actually close the gap completely though? First time I've really seen them defending this location. Can they successfully put it off? They're putting a lot of reinforcements here towards the construction tunnel, completely locking out this room. Will lock out any kind of early rush into there. Reinforcing the trapdoors above for the meeting hall as well. Haven't done anything to the lobby trapdoor yet, but I think Eunice is just a little bit late to that and will now get there, because that would have been a very new strategy to try.
Attackers are moving out to locate
And then playing with 4 players downstairs.
I think.
Protex was just up on these boxes, which allows it to fuck out there. 4 players downstairs, and Wilkie, the last man up top in the attic on his own. We'll see if he can make any kind of impact, as Eunice was already picked up a kill onto 6 squad, spraying out through the tower window, take down 1 player, and it is the Thermite, which is big, especially as Yunktis are trying to push this back corridor. Shiro trying to crack open the back door, and he is a Blackbeard, so will block those bullets, but takes a lot in the chest while cracking the door open. This could be looking good for Sisu already. More drones taken out, and, well, Eunice's position is there. Falco goes towards the window, and the pre-fire is going to miss him. But Eunice will take a little bit of tag in the backside as Falco catches him running up the stairs. Now that that position is known, though, he's going to be in a lot of pain pretty soon, so he's brought in up here to join Wilkie.
Bomb located by attackers.
Just waiting for the pressure to come on in. Protex down. Wilkie, there we go, takes down Yogus as he fires out through one of the windows. Protex still watching this back corridor as more drones are coming in, and Renshiro is starting to push forward. Falco still up top, is being chased and hunted by Eunice, and will in fact win the trade as Falco gets that kill. Wilkie has also been downed up there, and suddenly it is back to a 3v3. Kato watching the front stairs, Bouncy and Protex at the back, and Bouncy goes down, meaning it's now all onto Protex. He peeks around and doesn't see Renshiro, and suddenly it's all on Kato Mistari, and as he walks through the door, Spoken's already waiting for him, and Yunktis, what looked catastrophic, clean up.
The B push, again, they got Junus, they got Wilkie, and then they pushed, and then Protex actually misaiming. He turned way too far. He turned away from actually Blackbeard, so he overpeaked. He got too many body shots. He got downed. So yeah, that was an issue. But I mean, that was a great opening from Zizou, and I think Junus and Wilkie should have just rotated back after getting 2 kills already. It's a 3v5 situation. Imagine like 5 players in the basement against 3. It's nearly impossible to get.
Why Eunice went upstairs instead of just down the stairs, I don't know. And on second thoughts, why was KTM and Mistari watching those front stairs at all? They had 2 dead players that could both watch the camera, and that lobby camera, surprise, was alive because no one had been there the whole game.
Exactly.
That would have given you a little bit of knowledge on that for what you wanted, and you were just super late with your rotate.
Yeah.
And yeah, Yunktis given free kills by Sisu players just stepping that little bit out of position on their defense instead of holding their angles tightly. And Yunktis were given those kills on a silver platter. Now they're coming down to defend the basement again themselves, and it is map point and match point. If they win this, it will be 3-0 in terms of the points gained for this game.
Oh yeah. That would be a surprise, in my opinion.
And yes, as we mentioned, Sisu, as of last season, Season 1, were the #2 team in both Europe and the world, and Yunktis are making them look like amateurs right now.
Oh yeah.
So, here comes the attack. KTO opening up that front lobby door pretty quickly. It's a much more standard defense from Yunktis this time. Eunice is coming in very quickly towards the basement, rushing very closely to when Yashiro is reinforcing. Does flick around to him just as he gets into the corridor and will fall back to safety now. Protax is droning for him. Wilkie is coming into the classroom at the front. Bouncy also outside the front door now. KTO droning a little bit more. 6 core on the back stairs now. Eunice is cautious not to re-peek around that corner. Comes on in, ready for him. Nicely done. Sprint straight past his crosshairs and picks up the kill. Then trades into the corridor to Renshiro. Doesn't down him, just goes for the pistols. Yogus was the man to take a lot of damage for it. Eunice took a little bit himself, but nothing too serious. Just keeping this pressure on the backside while the rest of his team are focusing on the front edge. Down the front stairs, there is Renshiro downed by Bouncy's Blackbeard. Can't finish him off though, and he crawls to safety. They'll try and crack the window open. Spoken will be reviving him. Grenade comes down, but they're out and away. Wilkie now rushes on down to try and catch him, and he does catch Yogus. Also, though, downs him without outing him, and he will also be able to crow for a revive. Eunice taking out Falco again with that pressure behind, but Renshiro pushes him on the reload, and finally they shut him out. The rest of Sisu, though, have run out of time. There's no pressure in the backside now, and all Yunktis have to do is focus this front end.
Right
They
now,
seem to realize this, though.
they just need Protex to open the hatch, and then they can play standard play.
I believe the hatch is opened. Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Okay.
It is open. Bounces at the bottom of the stairs now, looking for Spoken. Looks just away at the wrong moment. Cautious of Wilkie coming across him, and Yogus was coming up the back stairs, and KTO goes and finds him. Why are Sisu not pressing their advantage here at the front now? I'm not entirely sure. Bouncy does get in. Spoken's still in that little backside, and well, now he's going to have a tough time shaking Bouncy out of this position. Still in that room, the smokes are going to come out the top and will go off. Stop what could be a plant, but it's not going to happen yet. Spoken goes prone. Renshiro is pushing through the meeting, or the top of the map. Yogus is in the meeting hall. Wilkie comes down, they take down Spoken, and that should be a plant. Now it's up to these two members of Yunktis to successfully execute this flank. One coming from meeting, one coming from the top stairs. Protex is in the lobby. They spray down through the stairs, and it is Bouncy that's close, but not close enough.
Is the plant at the sinks?
Yes.
Very good decision there.
Yogus finds Protex here in the classroom. Floor gets blown out by Renshiro's C4, but now the last two defending players for Sisu are in the basement. Wilkie deep inside the B site. Bouncy at the bottom of the stairs is ready for a man to come through the trapdoor or the stairwell itself. A little bit exposed to the stairwell, but here comes Yoguts. Will get him with ease. Now Renshiro is going to drop on in and gets that second kill. Bouncy locked in the corner, gets the round for Sisu. But there are a couple of hairy moments, to say the least.
I mean, Yunktis did really good. The flanking, everything was good. The idea actually to place the diffuser next to the sinks where the reinforced wall was the best thing they could do because of the angles. There should be too much peeking to actually get the diffuser down. And upstairs there was Protex watching for Falco. I mean, he got killed, yeah, but he was like, a human camera. So he got the information. Okay, it's done. So that was really good. Yunktis did their best, but the execution was a direct counter to what Yunktis did. That was just okay. Also the idea of Bouncy actually that he looked at the stairs at the right time. That was also very good. Lucky position, let's say. I'm not sure. I think Bouncy would hit me for that, but it was it was lucky that he peeked at the time to decide. So
it was a good retake attempt from those pair, but they didn't quite drop the stairs at the same time. But hey, Sisu stay alive another day.
Yeah. And I think they never successfully defended the upper stairs, did they?
They have not successfully defended this top floor yet. Now is their chance.
10 seconds left before
Setup being adjusted again a couple of times. Reinforcing the attic, reinforcing the master bedroom. No kill hole into the stairs from the bed this time around. Eunice, you're going to play an armory alone, you're going to play as a 2, or you can put anyone in there. Obviously, Wilkie has been in there a couple of times.
Eunice is going to the garage directly.
Just goes straight down, sprays open a couple of windows and doors, and then goes back to safety.
It was just pre-firing and maybe for a hit.
Yeah, hoping for something lucky.
Yeah.
Now heads right back up the other side of the map and is getting ready for the push on this mini tower that is far away from coming yet. Gacho checking his cameras, Bouncy looking at that one over to the other side. He already peeked out there last time they defended this spot with a good SMG-11 kill, but will he be able to get away with the same thing again, having it happened first time around? Eunice once again doing these aggressive peeks outside like he tried in the last couple of times. Last time on Kafe, though, he was punished for it. This time around, there's no one close enough to do it. Yunktis once again though pressuring hard on towards the armory and this eastern side of the map. Six Squad grabs out Protex as he comes in through from the attic entrance. And will now crack this wall open for Army, which is allowing Renshiro a long angle of fire in through the corridor. All the way down as Yogurt grabs Eunice as well. Yogurt's then seeing this Eunice has been peeking in and out at this end of the map for the entire game, was ready and waiting for him, and as he comes out this window, Yogurt was there. On the front stairs then has one charge left and not sure where to use it yet. Renshiro has given up the armory position, is heading towards the roof and the A bomb site. Falco going sort of with him but watching the cross from between. And now it is on to three members of Sisu to hold on tight. Wilkie's gone into the kid's bedroom. Bouncy inside A with his shotgun and his SMG-11. And KTO Mistari is still here behind the A site. He has the shotgun to hold these back stairs, but it's just given his position away by trying to kill that drone. Yogus was looking to come in through that window, is now being very, very cautious about him. Will break the barbed wire on the stairs with his ash charge. Now going to drone in again. Kato spotted from a top and behind. Kills out both drones, but he's now cautious of where Yogus is. Yogus comes in firing already, and KTO goes off worse. Yogus took a little tag, but it's nothing too serious. And now he's getting shot from in the side as Spoken comes in through that wall that he knew had been thermited. He was in a tough spot. Wilkie underneath takes down Renshiro with C4. Yogus comes up, gets down, but will get the kill on Bounty all the same. And Wilkie, once again stuck on the floor below, has to come on up, get a defuse, and kill 4 players. One of them is down, but he walks straight into a flashbang, doesn't even get the down player through that flash. Takes that one, looks for the planter, but he's already long gone now. He's in a tough, tough spot now as every single angle is covered. Pre-firing every little window, pushing forwards towards where he knows this diffuser to be. As he dances across window, he survives the shots, looks out onto the balcony, sees the next man, but it won't matter anyway. Falco with the kill, Wilkie goes down, and Yunktis win the game 2-0.
What a play. I have to say, what a play. Yunktis playing it so smart. They were totally outsmarting Zizou here at this point. They were just playing it